What's up, everyone? We're going to be going to the best NFL player props on Prizepicks today. Now, I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 22 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now, a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 2 picks wrong, got 22 right, which is a 97% win rate. Yes, guys, you heard that right. 97% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 97% win rate and get 22 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $1,225 just yesterday. Another member who won $800 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. So quick shout out to Rich Elias, who said shout me out big dog, you the goat, so shouts out to him, and shouts out to Boss Hog Sport Picks, who said yo I'm here. So shouts out to them, and if you do want to win a shout out in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below on this video and like it, and you can be in the running to win a shout out in the next one. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to talk about is none other than Cody Barton, and this one is for 2.5 assists, and this one actually is for more. Now, looking at Cody Barton, we actually have seen him go on the over in actually 0 out of the last 5 games. Now, obviously, coming into this matchup, we do also know that on September 8th, faced off against Denver, had 0 there. September 15th against LA, also had 0. September 22nd, faced off against Indiana, also had 0. And had 0 against Houston and also Arizona on September 29th and October 26th. Now, his average over the last 5 is 0, so obviously we have seen 0 across the board, but coming into this one, we do like the over for it. But we will first get into the matchup because Cody Barton and also Tennessee Titans do face off against none other than Las Vegas Raiders. Now, coming into this matchup, it's definitely going to be an exciting one, but we do also know when it comes to Tennessee Titans and also Las Vegas Raiders, looking at where both these teams do actually rank so far this season. Starting off with the Tennessee Titans, we do see Tennessee actually coming last in the AFC South. It has definitely been a little bit tough for them. They currently rank, pretty low, 4th out of all 4 teams in the AFC South, but also have a record of 1 win, 4 losses, and a 20% win percentage. Now, they are also 0-2 from home, 1-2 from away, and are currently on a 1-game win streak. And they face off against the Las Vegas Raiders, who do actually also rank last in the AFC West, so in their conference. They also have 1 win, 4 losses. That's a 20% win percentage. Also 0-2 from home, 1-2 from away, and are currently on a 4-game losing streak. So it is pretty interesting to see. Obviously, coming into this matchup, it's definitely going to be an exciting one. But seeing how both these teams are, we definitely have seen both teams actually struggle, during the season so far. Now, looking at this matchup, a big reason why we do like the over for this situation here is that Las Vegas Raiders have shown time and time again that they do allow a lot of assists. So we definitely see this being a case for someone like Cody Barton, as when it comes to Las Vegas, they do actually allow quite a lot, and we definitely are expecting the over for this situation. Now, this one is just kind of a no-brainer for that reason. Raiders do rank very low when it comes to defending it and also allowing it in that sense. So because of that, we definitely are sticking to the over. This one's just kind of a no-brainer, and when we look at what the bookies are saying, bookies also have him favored for the over as well, so that works out in our favor there. So obviously over the last 5 games, we haven't actually seen him go on the over, but coming into this one, we should definitely see the over, as due to the fact that, as I've always said, matchups, that's what's most important. And with a matchup for Cody Barton against Las Vegas Raiders, we should definitely see him being able to go on the over. So for that reason, Cody Barton, 2.5 assists for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now, getting into the next one, we're actually going to be talking about none other than Jerry Judy. Now, Jerry Judy, great player, as we all know. And this one is actually a fantastic one for actually total receiving yards. So this one is 42.5, and this one actually is for more. Now, looking at Jerry, we actually have seen him go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games. Now, looking at those 5 games, you see on September 8th, faced off against Cincinnati, had 66 receiving yards there. September 15th, faced off against Baltimore, had 51 receiving yards, then had 17 receiving yards against Green Bay on September 22nd, and September 29th faced off against Detroit, had 48 receiving yards, and then 15 receiving yards against Minnesota on October 6th. So it definitely has been interesting to see there. Now, obviously, coming into this matchup, we do very much like the over for this situation here, and coming into this matchup, we do also see, when it comes to Jerry, that we do know that his average over the last 5 is 39.4. Now, although his average over the last 5 is slightly below this line, we still do very much like the over for this situation, as Cleveland do face off against none other than actually Pittsburgh. Now, it is definitely going to be an exciting game between both these teams, and looking at where both these teams do rank, starting off with Cleveland Browns do actually rank last in the actual AFC North. They have a record of 1 win, 4 losses. That's a 1-2 home record, 0-2 away record, are currently on a 2-game losing streak, and also are 20% win percentage. So we definitely are expecting, when it comes to this matchup, we have seen Browns really try to get another win under their belt, but definitely may be a tough one there. But coming into this next one, we do also see, looking at the other side of the matchup, which is Pittsburgh Steelers, we do see Steelers have actually found themselves in a bit of a predicament, because they do actually rank, when it comes to the same conference, AFC North, they do actually rank first. So they've actually done a fantastic job there. Not only that, but we also have seen, when it comes to them, we have actually seen them have a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, a 75% win percentage, and on top of that, also are 1-1 from home, 2-0 from away, and are currently on a 2-game win streak. So pretty interesting to see there. Obviously, Steelers have done a fantastic job, so it's definitely going to be an exciting matchup for sure. But looking at this matchup, we do also know that, looking at receiving for a team like Cleveland, we actually do see them ranking very high. And what I mean by this is that when we actually look at the receiving yards, Cleveland Brown has provided quite a lot of volume when it comes to as a team. And we are definitely expecting someone like Jerry Judy to be able to go on the over due to that situation. Now, we actually see, when we look at, receiving yards, we actually do see that also Cleveland Browns do rank in the top 10. So since they rank in the top 10, we definitely see that, or see them having a lot of volume when it comes to the receiving side of things. And we should see someone like Jerry be able to go on the over, no doubt about it. So for that reason, definitely keep an eye out for the over on this one. The Jerry Judy, 42.5 receiving yards, 4 more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now, getting to the next one, we're actually going to be talking about none other than Kenneth Gainwall. Now, as you all know, Kenneth Gainwall, great player, and this one is none other than total rushing yards for 24.5, and this one actually is for more. Now, looking at Kenneth, we actually have seen him go on the over in 1 out of the last 5 games. Now, looking at those 5 games, we do see on February 10th, faced off against Kansas City, had 10 rush yards there. September 8th, faced off against the Jets, had 19 rush yards. And September 15th, faced off against Seattle, had 20 rush yards, 16 rush yards against New England on September 22nd, and then 99 rush yards against Minnesota on September 28th. So we have definitely seen Kenneth Gainwall go on the over in actually 1 out of the last 5, but we also have seen that his average over the last 5 is 32.8, so significantly on the over. Now, obviously, Kenneth Gainwall had definitely shown out in that most recent game against Minnesota, and we do know that Pittsburgh face off against Cleveland Browns. Now, we have already touched on this matchup, so we do know Steelers do actually rank first in the AFC North, while Browns do rank last in the AFC North. But coming into this one, we do definitely like this situation here, is that when we actually look at rushing, especially for a team like Pittsburgh Steelers, we actually still do see them rely on actually getting quite a lot of rushing yards during game so far this season. On top of that, Cleveland also do a very poor job at defending rushing, so that's why we definitely are expecting a team like Steelers to be able to go on the over on this one. And for that reason, the fact that Cleveland also do rank pretty poorly on top of Pittsburgh, kind of having a lot of volume when it comes to rushing yards, we definitely see those two things going hand in hand and seeing someone like Kenneth be able to go on the over. So for that reason, Kenneth Gainwall, 24.5 rush yards, 4 more. I think is a fantastic pick.